It's day 99 of the What Sold series. Let's jump in. The first sale of the day is this J. Crew women's shirt in a size 8. It was new with tags. It was also linen, but it wasn't just any linen. It was the Baird McNutt linen, which actually adds a lot of value, and you want to be looking for that when you find these J. Crew shirts or other linen shirts. It's not just J. Crew that uses it. Some other brands also have the Baird McNutt linen in it, and it is very popular. This one sold in 11 days for full price, $30 plus shipping. So number 2 was this Tommy Bahama linen shirt in a men's large. This sold in 4 days for a best offer of $20 plus shipping. Most Tommy Bahama shirts I don't pick up unless they're size XL or better, but since this one was linen, I thought that it would sell just fine, and it did. So number 3 was this Stussy button-up shirt in a men's large. It took 10 months to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $10, or actually for $16 plus shipping. This shirt's actually pretty cool, but it has this really unique design, and I didn't use very good keywords. It looks like there's probably a horseshoe in there that I should have used as a keyword, and maybe a few other things. So that probably led to a slow sale as well as a low price. So make sure you know what you're listing when you list it. So number 4 was this Polo Ralph Lauren polo shirt in a men's XL. This one was a long sleeve, and it sold in 9 days for a best offer of $17 plus shipping. The long sleeves do sell through quicker and usually for a little bit more than the short sleeves. They're much better pickups. If this was a short sleeve one, it probably would have sat around for around 6 months and only sold for 12 to 15 bucks. So number 5 was a pair of frame jeans in men's 34-32. The brand or the style of this one was the Lawren, and this one sold in 5 days for a best offer of $30 plus shipping. So number 6, this is a nice one, and this brand is amazing, Fjallraven. If you ever find almost anything from Fjallraven, it's going to sell well. Let me see if I can find you guys the tag here. Whoops, scrolled down on accident. Sorry about that. If I can find you guys the tag real quick, because this is a brand that you don't want to be passing on. Right here, like this is only a size medium. It was a wool flannel from them, and it sold in 6 days for a best offer of $69 plus shipping. And this probably is on the low side because it did have a little bit of peeling. If it was in perfect condition, it probably could have sold closer to $100. So number 7 was this Under Armour golf jacket in a men's 2XL. This was a quarter zip one. It was thicker and it was a bit warmer. So it sold in 10 days for a best offer of $20 plus shipping for a pretty basic Under Armour item that is pretty good. So number 8, another brand that I love selling, Viori. Almost everything from them sells great. This was a pair of the Meta joggers in a men's large. These sold in 2 days for a best offer of $48 plus shipping. Viori, if it still has the tag attached, which a lot of the time it doesn't, it's kind of like Lululemon where people rip the tags out. But at the bottom of the tag, it'll usually have a letter followed by 3 numbers, maybe a dash with like another letter or number. That's actually the style code. So this one was V436. Use that, look it up, and you could find the actual name of it. That way you'll get a little bit more money and sell it a little bit quicker. So number 9 was this vintage Von Dutch sweatshirt in a men's XL. This sold in 2 months for a best offer of $30 plus shipping. Vintage Von Dutch items can do really well. So number 10, this is a Fox racing jacket in a men's XL. This was a much more significant jacket than just like a hoodie. I use jacket because it is so much thicker and so much bigger, and usually you are going to get more for an item if it's considered a jacket. This one was Sherpa lined, and the line of this one was actually called the Fox, or the Sasquatch. Let me show you guys the tag right here. So Sasquatch right there, and this sold in 1 day for a best offer of $40 plus shipping. So number 11, another Fox item. This is a Fox Racing shorts. These are a great bread and butter for me. They were in a men's size 34. They sold in 2 days for a best offer of $17 plus shipping. You're not going to get rich on these, but they can sell quickly as long as you price them right. You do want to be looking out for, when you do find these though, look through them closely because these normally are very worn. So you just want to check that before you buy them. Since they are already a lower priced item, you don't want to pick it up if it is very worn. So number 12 was a Disney D23 Expo shirt from 2019. It was also new with tags. This sold in 3 months for a best offer of $22 plus shipping. So number 13 was this Polo Ralph Lauren sweater in a men's medium. What made this one unique was it was a full zip, which is kind of, you don't find a lot of the full zip sweaters like this. Usually they're quarter zip, but this one was a merino wool Angora rabbit hair blend. So great materials. That's what you want to look for Ralph Lauren. Something out of the ordinary, great materials, or it just has that wow factor. This one sold in 4 months for the full sale price of $30 plus shipping. So number 14, this is a great golf brand to be on the lookout for, Grayson. It has a little wolf logo. I'll show you guys right here. So that's Grayson right there. It's a great golf brand. This is only a men's size small. I did call it a jacket. It's kind of like a quilted jacket, but it isn't that thick. It's more lightweight. This sold in 3 days for a best offer of $28 plus shipping. So number 15 was this floor wool jacket. There was a tag in the pocket. It was kind of hard to find. And I don't even know if that was exactly the brand of it because that was the only tag that was on there. But I knew that this style jacket can do really well. And this one did pretty good. It sold in 2 days for a best offer of $33 plus shipping. I did pay up for it. I paid $20. So after fees and shipping, I'm only going to be making about $10 profit. So not the most profitable item, but it did sell quickly. And I wasn't able to find any more information on it, so I kind of just listed it and let it sell quickly. I didn't want it sitting around in case there's not a lot of other people just looking for a random unbranded item. So number 16 was a pair of marine layer pull-on pants in a men's large. These actually sell pretty well, not for a ton of money, but as long as you price them right, they can move quickly. And these ones did. They sold in 5 days for a best offer of $25 plus shipping. So number 17, this is one of my 22 oldest items. I actually auctioned them all off about 3 or 4 weeks ago now. And this is one of the ones that got no bids. I started all those at $5, so I guess it worked out because I ended up selling this one for $8. And I had it listed in my store for over 3.5 years. So be careful with the items you're picking up for and how long you're holding on to them. I'm trying to clear out some of these older items from my inventory, and I think that everyone else should too. So number 18 was this Patagonia Henley shirt in a men's XL. This one sold same day for full price $25 plus shipping. I might have underpriced it a little bit, but it was a bit faded and a little bit worn, so I was happy to let it go. I only paid, I think, $6 for it at the flea market, so I'm still happy with that sale. Sale number 19 was this pair of Under Armour golf pants in a men's 34 by 36. It's a very long inseam, but usually the long inseams sell much better than any of the other inseams. So I had a feeling that these were going to do well, and they did. They sold in 47 days for the full sale price of $31 plus shipping. So number 20 was this Nike Stockholm soccer jacket in a men's large. This sold in 51 days for a best offer of $33 plus shipping. I remember picking this up. There wasn't actually any comps to go off of. I couldn't even find one of these soccer from this. I think this is the Stockholm for the I can't remember. I don't know soccer that well. But anyways, I couldn't find any comps for this really. But I thought it was high enough quality and good enough that it was going to sell well. And I did pay up for it. I paid $15, so we're only going to make about $15 profit on it, but still a nice sale, and it sold in under 2 months. Sale number 21 was this Lululemon button-up shirt in a men's XL. It was missing, I think, the top button, or actually it wasn't missing any of the buttons, but multiple of the buttons were cracked in half. Not sure what happened to it. I think there was 3 of them total, or maybe even 4 that were cracked. So I don't know what happened, but this one sold in 75 days for a best offer of $21 plus shipping. If the buttons weren't cracked, I'd guess it probably would have sold around the $25 range. So number 22 was this Nike SB Henley shirt in a men's 2XL. It had the camo sleeves and the Nike SB hit on the front. This sold same day for a best offer of $25 plus shipping. I love selling Nike SB stuff because it sells a lot quicker than just regular Nike stuff. It doesn't command a huge premium, but it does add a few bucks, and it increases the sell-through rate by probably 5 to 10x on some of the items. Sale number 23 in the final sale of the day was this NFL Pro Line mock neck. They called it like a thermal, even though it's not a thermally material, but that was just how it was branded. It was dead stock, so it still had the tag on it, and I think this was from the 90s, but it sold in 1 day for a best offer of $25 plus shipping. That's it for the sales. Let's go ahead and jump to the numbers and see how much money we made. On December 8th, we sold 23 items for a total gross sales of $867.13, giving us a nice average sale price of $37.70. I'm trying to keep my average sale price around $35 per item, so we're a little bit over that. It's a good day. And we sold over 20 items today, so it's a really good day. Now let's go ahead and jump to the rest of the cost. That way we can see how much profit we made. The selling costs today were $272.62. The breakdown for that is $103.29 in eBay final value fees, $147.90 in shipping labels, and $21.43 in promoted listing fees. 10 of the 23 sales came via promoted listings. I'm promoting all my items at 5%. Now, if we take away those selling costs and the tax and fees collected by eBay away from the gross sales amount, it's going to give us our net sales for the day of $541.10. We still need to take away our cost of goods to get our actual profit for the day. We're currently using an average cost of goods of $12.35. So for 23 items, that's a total cost of goods for the day of $284.05. Now, if we take that number away from our net sales, that's going to give us our actual net profit for the day, and that is $257.05. A pretty good day, and we did have some big sales in there that really brought up the average sale price, which is going to bring up our net profit. So that's why we got to keep that average sale price high. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for a big one. I don't know if the sales are big, but it's really important to me, and it's day 100 of the What Sold series. So I'll see you guys there tomorrow for that. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.